I hope you guys can see me and hear me. Yeah? So I was just about to jump on my mat and I thought, the boys are out, the house is empty. Why don't I record this and then I can share for free with you guys that are at home when can I get to your habitual yoga classes. All right, so I'm hopefully be posting these 3 times a week. That's my goal. And they're gonna be all for free, of course. Although for those that do feel to make a donation, Gypsy Amazon is making the best campaign ever. For this month of April, to support the yoga teacher community, Gypsy Amazon is offering 50% of the price of the leggings to the yoga teacher that offers free classes online. So if you use my code Marcella2020, it's a way to support us yoga teachers that offer free online sessions and support Gypsy Amazon, of course, and look gorgeous as you do your practices at home. All right. So what I have kind of in mind for right now is hopefully I think we can do about like an hour of practice, starting with some standing Ashtanga inspired poses and then going to the floor for some yin yoga to wrap it up. So a little journey from yang to yin. And let's see where it goes. All right. So if you need to go grab some water or a cushion or anything, go do that. I'm gonna grab a cushion myself. Let's see. I'm gonna place it over here for when yin yoga part starts. And let's just take a moment to center in and to drop into the space. Sitting in any way that's comfortable for you. You can put a cushion underneath your bum to lift your hips up from the floor and bring the knees closer to the ground, coming to a position where your spine is tall and straight, and then invite the eyes to close. Let's just sit here for a few moments in silence, just observing our inhales and exhales. Root yourself down through your sit bones and lift yourself high through the crown of your head. Feel the activation of the spine growing tall, but an external relaxation of the body. There's no tension. If you would like to set an intention for your practice, use this moment to do so. Anything you would like to achieve, invite in, or observe during this next hour or so. If you have closed your eyes, start to open them gently. Set out your legs. We're going to start with some salutations, standing up. So take a moment to come to the top of your mat. So just make sure I'm still in the thing. Yeah. Standing in Samasthiti. With the grounds of the big toes touching, the heels slightly apart. Engaging your Ujjayi breath. Bring the navel in and up towards the spine, elongating your lower back, and staying with the sound of the breath. We'll begin. Inhale, lift your arms up, gaze up. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. You can bend the knees and bring the head all the way down. Inhale to half lift, opening across the chest. Exhale to plant your hands down, stepping back. You can lower your knee on the ground and lower yourself down to Chaturanga. Inhale to open your chest, look up. Exhale to bring the hips into downward facing dog. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. It's not important to have the legs straight in down dog. Feel free to bend your knees and tilt your pelvis more towards the sky. Spread your fingers wide on your mat. And as you bend the knees, looking between your hands on the floor, inhale, step or jump forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale to Uttanasana. Inhale, bring it all the way up to standing. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to Samasthiti. Round 2. Inhale, lift the arms up, palms together. Exhale, folding from the hips all the way down. Inhale to open your chest, half lift. Exhale to step back, lower down, Chaturanga, knees on the floor or lifted. On the inhale, open your chest, top of the feet on the ground. Exhale, going to downward facing dog. 5 more breaths. 1. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears. 2. Activate your legs. 3. 4. 5. Last breath for 5. Bend the knees, looking between your hands. Step or jump forward, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold in, Uttanasana. Inhale to lift all the way up to standing. Lift your arms up, look up. Exhale, bring the hands by your sides for Samasthiti. Round 3, inhale, bring it up, look up. Exhale, fold all the way down, hands on the ground. Inhale to lift up, halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, step or jump back, lower down, Chaturanga. Stop at 90 degrees at the elbow. Inhale to open your chest, shoulders back and down. Exhale to lift your hips high to the sky for a 3rd round of downward facing dog. Finishing that last exhale, and then bend your knees, look forward. Inhale, step or jump, lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, all the way down, Tanasana, look to your nose. Inhale with strong feet, lift yourself all the way up, lift your arms. And exhale to bring the hands down, Samasthiti. We go round 4, inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, steps back, Chaturanga. Inhale, open your chest, top of the feet on the floor. Exhale, push back, downward facing dog.
And to finish that fifth breath, bend your knees in the following inhale, stump and jump forward. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bring it down, release the head, Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up, strong legs, strong arms, look up. Exhale, Samasthiti, arms down. Last round of Surya A, inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, step, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 more breaths here. Remember to remain active. Cross the legs. Navel in towards the spine. Make sure the neck is relaxed. Shoulders rolling outwards, away from the ears. Fingers engaged, spread wide on your mat. Very nice. Last breath here. Inhale, step or jump forward, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, all the way down. Inhale, lift up, Urdhva Hastasana, look up, palms touch. Exhale, arms down, Samasthiti. Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees, bring your arms up to chair pose. Exhale, fold all the way down, release the head. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, step back, lower yourself down to Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Bring the left heel down as you bring the right foot forward and rise up to Warrior One. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, lift your hips. Prepare the left side. Right heel rotates down, left foot forward, come up to Warrior One on the left side. Exhale to bring your hands down, step back and lower down. Inhale to open the chest, lift the heart. Exhale to lift the hips. You're in down dog for 5 more breaths. If you lost a little bit of the count of the breath, this is a good moment to come back to it. Back to the sound of the Ujjayi breath. And out we go. Bend the knees. Look where you're going. On the inhale, step, jump, hop, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana. On the inhale, bend your knees. Come up to chair pose. Look up to your hands. Exhale, stand up, arms down, Samasthiti. Round 2, bend the knees. Sweep the hands up. Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, fold. Uttanasana, relax the head. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, open the shoulders. Exhale, lift the hips. Right side. Right foot comes forward. Bring yourself up. Virabhadrasana A. Exhale, with the hands down. Step back, lower down. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, lift the hips. We go left side. Bring your right heel down, bring your left foot forward and rise up to Virabhadrasana A. Keeping the hips square to the front of your mat. Bring the hands down as you exhale and lower yourself down to Chaturanga. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to lift the hips. 5 more. 1. 2. 3. 4. Last one for 5. Bend the knee, look forward. Following inhale, step or jump forward, lift your chest, Ardha Uttanasana. 1 long inhale. Exhale to fold all the way down Uttanasana. Inhale, bend your knees, squeeze them together and come up to chair pose. Hands touch. Exhale, stand up, arms down, Samasthiti. Last round. Inhale, bend your knees, bring the hands up to chair pose. Exhale, fold forward all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale to open your heart, strong legs. Exhale to lift your hips. Inhale, bring the right foot forward, rise up, Virabhadrasana, look up. Exhale, hands down, step back, lower down. Inhale to open the heart. Exhale to push back. Left side, bring the right heel down to bring the left foot forward and rise up. Hips square to the front of their mat. Exhale, bring the hands down to step back, lower down. Inhale to open the heart, strong legs. Exhale to lift your hips. We stay for 5. Following inhale, take it to Ardha Uttanasana, step into the front of your mat and opening your chest. Exhale, fold in Uttanasana. Inhale, bend your knees, bring the arms up to Utkatasana, pause looking up. Exhale, stand up, Samasthiti. Great. It's the warm up, stay looking to the front of your mat. Step or jump your feet hip width apart. On the inhale, bring your hands to the hips and open your chest. Exhale to fold forward, grabbing a hold of your big toes with your peace sign fingers. And on the inhale, open your chest, lengthen your spine. On the exhale, push yourself through. Activating the elbows out to the sides. You can bend your knees to bring your ribs closer to your thighs. Keep the weight slightly forwards and the legs active. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to slide the hands underneath your feet. Inhale to lift the chest, create the space in the body. Exhale, fold forward, opening the elbows out to the sides, keeping space across the shoulders, between the shoulders and the ears. Legs are strong and active, feet are rooting down. Inhale to open the chest. Exhale to bring the hands on the hips. Stay low. Inhale to come up to standing. Exhale to step or jump the feet together. Inhale, your step to the back of your mat. Open your arms to T. Right foot points to the back. Left foot points to the side of your mat. On the exhale, you'll lean forward and grab a hold of your big toe. If that's not possible for you, bring the hand on the shin, or the floor, or a book or a block or something, if that's too much and you want some height. Otherwise, we'll stay here, holding on to the big toe, looking to the hand up in the sky. This is Utthita Trikonasana. On the following inhale, bring it up, pivot to the front of your mat. Exhale, extend forward and grab a hold of your big toe with the right hand up in the sky. Don't let the energy collapse down. Continue to feel yourself rising up towards the sky and also bringing the back against the wall behind you. On the following inhale, lift up and pivot. And on the exhale, bring down the left hand outside the right foot with the right arm to the sky, or bring the right hand to the sacrum if that's too much for your shoulder. You can use the hand on the sacrum to help open the chest and the side wall. On the following inhale, rise up, pivot to the front. And as you exhale, lean forward and twist with the right hand outside left foot, looking to the left hand up in the sky. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale to step forward into Samasthiti. We take a wider step back now. The inhale, step the right foot back. Right foot points to the back, left foot points to the side. As you exhale, bring the right hand outside left foot and the left arm above your head. Don't put too much weight on this bottom hand. If you're supposed to lift it up, you'll still remain here in the pose as you're lifting by your legs and your core. On the inhale, lift it up. And on the exhale, bring the left hand outside the right foot. Reach the right arm above your head to the front of your mat. Looking to your hand up in the sky. You want the left knee above the left ankle and the outer edge of the back foot on the mat. I have a really shitty mat, so it like spreads. It's good, you have to use more bandas. On the inhale, bring it up. And on the exhale, you go for your twist. So if you need, you can put your back knee down. It's a bit of a weird angle for you to see, so try to follow my cue. Bring your left arm over your right thigh and see if you can bring your left hand on the ground. If you can easily bring your left hand on the ground, then that's your pose. If not, bring your hand to your heart center in a prayer twist. If you have the left hand down, bring the arm above your head. Rotate your heel down to the ground for a full variation. Keep the knee down on the ground if this pose is very challenging for you. Use the following inhale to come up, pivot to the front, and as you exhale, go in your variation of the twist. Stay for 5 breaths. Parivrita Parisvakonasana. Inhale to bring yourself up to standing. Exhale, stand in the front of your mat in Samasthiti. Again, we go. Step the right foot back, but now face the side of your mat. Bring your hands on your hips and open your chest. As you exhale, fold forward. Bring your hands in between your feet. Inhale to open your chest, straighten your arms. Exhale to bring yourself through your legs, using your hands to walk back until they hit a 90-degree angle. Shift the weight slightly forward. You can bend your knees, but keep your butt high up towards the sky. Hope you can hear me upside down and backwards. Inhale to lift your chest. Exhale, hands on the hips. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale here. If you're dizzy, take an extra breath. Inhale to lift your arms to T. Exhale, bring them back. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, fold with your hands on the hips for a second variation. Sarita Padottanasana B. Elbows hugging together behind the back. Inhale to bring it up. Exhale here. Inhale, arms shoulder height. Exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring the palms of the hands together if you can. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, fold forward for third variation. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Hands want to touch the floor behind your back. Legs are super strong, weight is forward. Inhale to come all the way up to standing. Exhale, bringing your hands on your hips. Inhale, to lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward, grab a hold of your big toes with your peace and fingers. Inhale to open the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale to fold into the last variation, opening the elbows out to the sides. Trying to stay in a 90-degree angle. Legs strong. Fingers are lifting up on the toes and big toes are pressing down into the fingers. Everything is active and alive. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale to bring the hands on your hips. Stay low. Inhale to bring up to standing. Exhale to stand in front of your mat for Samasthiti. You're gonna bring the hands in prayer like this. I'll show you. Hands in prayer behind your back. Oh my God, I think this mat is sliding everywhere. Hope you can still see me. Hands together in prayer behind your back. Step the right foot back. It's a shorter stance now. And you want to align your hips to the back of your mat. Open your chest. Exhale to fold. Bring the chin down towards the shin. Look to the big toe. If your hands can't be together like this, you can always hold your elbows like this. And then you're there. Inhale to come up. Give it to the front. I'll put my hands back in prayer. And as you exhale, fold. The work here is to keep the hips square to the front of your mat. Legs strong. It's an asymmetrical forward fold. Inhale to come up to standing, release your arms. Exhale to Samasthiti. Alright, let's do the balancing. I'll do it facing you guys. Okay, so stay to the front of your mat. Left hand on your hip, right hand in front of you. On the inhale, grab a hold of your big toe. Exhale to lean forward if you can. If this is way too much, just stay up, finding your balance here, or hold on to your knee as a modification. If you have lean forward, on the inhale, straighten yourself back up. Exhale, let's bring the right leg up to the right side. The gaze over the left side. Stay strong in the standing foot on the ground. Relax the shoulders down. Beautiful. Inhale to bring the leg back. Exhale to lean forward. Inhale to step back up. Exhale, release the front foot and hold. 1. You can do this. Stay strong. Let's say it together. 2, 3, 4, spurting. 5. Exhale, bring it down. Don't even let the mind kick in. Inhale, bring the other one up. Exhale, lean forward or stay up. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, bring the left leg out to the left side.
But don't let the left hip come up like this with. Keep working the left hip down in line with the right, and just the leg is going up, not the hip. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, point the toes and hold. 1, 2, stay strong. If you need to, you can lower down a little bit. If you need, you can bend a little bit. But you can do it. 4, 5, release down. Nice, we have a half lotus. Now, if you have one, you know what I'm talking about, go for it. And it looks like this. You bring the right hand outside the right foot as you exhale down. Although I know this is not for everyone, modification is to bring the foot in a tree pose. Okay, so I'll go back to full pose. You stay wherever you are and enjoy it and be happy. Full pose. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, release the foot down. Inhale, bring the left leg up into a half lotus or tree. Exhale, bring your right hand down on the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, release the leg. Very nice. If you have moved, go back to your Samasthiti in the front of your mat. If you're there, inhale, lift your arms up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold from the hips all the way down to Uttanasana. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale to step and lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale to open the heart, look up. Exhale to bring the hips, head to the sky. On the following inhale, you step or you jump and you land with the feet together and the arms up in Utkatasana chair pose. I don't know if I'm still in the frame. Hopefully, yeah. Stay for a couple more breaths. Squeezing the knees in together, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Avoid stucking your butt up or being too much of a scared little dog. Find where your lower back is long. Arms can be apart if you need. 2 more breaths. And on the following exhale, fold forward and release the head in Uttanasana. Inhale for Ardha. Exhale to step back and lower down. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale to lift your hips. Inhale to step the right foot forward to rise up in a warrior 1 pose. So the back foot here is 45 degrees. The front knee is bent above the ankle. Arms up. Your hands are together if you can. Otherwise, if you need more space for your shoulders, just spread your hands wider a little bit. Nice. On the inhale, lift yourself up, pivot to the back of your mat. Then on the exhale, bend the left knee above the ankle. In Virabhadrasana 8 on the left side.
Hello?
Yeah?
Ah.
Hi.
Did Tubbs get the lameller, the things for the bed?
I don't
You
think
don't
so. They left to do something, but I'm not so sure where.
Okay, I'll ask him.
Sorry, I came back from a little interruption from the door. Da-da-da. Make sure you stay here for 5 breaths, okay guys? And on the inhale, open your arms. Slide your back foot further back and lower down to a warrior 2 position.
Arm shoulder height, gaze over the middle finger of your front hand. Make sure your knee's above the ankle. And ideally you want to point the knee over the second big toe. On the inhale, lift up. Pivot to the front. Exhale to bend the right knee above the ankle. Now I feel that I'm in a completely different situation. Here, hopefully you can still see me. Alright. Couple more breaths in Virabhadrasana B. Our last standing pose. And on the exhale, window the hands down, step back, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale to Urdhva Mukha. Exhale to Adho Mukha Svanasana. And another following inhale, step or jump through. Sit yourself down. Alright. From here, bring your legs straight in front of you. You can remove the flesh from underneath your sit bones. Bring the hands by the sides of your hips. Activate your feet. Bring the navel in towards the spine. Bring the chin in towards the chest. And a slight lift on the pelvic floor. Nice. From here, exhale, fold forward, grabbing the hold of your big toes. Inhale to open your chest. Exhale to lean forward, using your arms to help you come forward, opening your elbows out to the sides. You can bend the knees and tilt the pelvis forward so that you bring your ribs closer to your thighs. From here, take an inhale to open your chest, exhale to release. Let's bring, stay as you are, bring the hands behind you. You can bring your feet down on the floor. And inhale to lift your hips up and drop the head back. Modification of Parashuttanasana, inverted tabletop. Exhale to bring your hips down. Grab the pillow next to you if you want. No, actually you don't. You don't grab it quite yet, unless you really want to. Let me see. Let's bring the soles of the feet together and let's just lay back on the mat. Okay. Find a position that's good for your arms. Relax the legs. So now we're transitioning from a state of activation to a more passive and more relaxed, but still present and still mindful kind of presence. So as you start to scan your body, see if you can invite any particular part of your body to relax, to engage, and just be. So just scan a little bit from your feet, out the legs, and your hips. Usually the inner thighs, they want to control, they want to resist. Just continue to invite them to let go. You will have a natural shape of the spine, meaning most likely there's an arch on your lower back. And that's fine. You do not need to try to bring your lower back to the floor. You can let the natural shape of your spine remain here. Whatever you're doing with your arms, just make sure your arms and your fingers are relaxed. And that your shoulders, the workaholic muscles of our bodies, are also completely disengaged. Relaxing the neck. And very important, relax the jaw. The jaw directly connected to the nervous system. Very important, relax the jaw over and over again. Didn't put a timer, so I don't know how long we've been here. Just getting a little bit silly that now that I'm laying on the floor. It's funny to have to try to keep it together. Alright, I'll do my best, sorry. From here. If here is good, and you actually feel like you haven't been here enough, just stay here. If you're ready for something else, you can bring the feet up in a happy baby. Allow yourself to hold on to your feet in any way that's less effort and most comfort. So outside, inside, toes, heel, whatever. Whatever you prefer, whatever you can stay more stable with less effort. Again, continue to work the relaxation of the body. Slowing down the breath, slowing down the mind. If you notice your body starts to create some resistance, invite an exhale so that the body can release. Let's do 3 more together. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Inhale, breath comes in. Exhale, body relaxes, breath comes out. Last one together. Inhale and exhale. With the last exhale, slowly start to release your legs if you brought them up to happy baby. Close the knees in. If you were still in reclining butterfly. Have a moment to be in any way you want. And the good news here is really there's no one that cares what you're doing. So just enjoy. Well, maybe you guys care what I'm doing, so. Oh my God. I don't know what happened to me after laying down. I got super silly. Maybe sit up then. Let's take our next pose in a squat. So you can come and squat with your feet closer in. Gives more of a release of the spine. Or you can come in your squat with your feet further apart. That will bring it more to the inner thighs. If you have a hard time balancing here, I think this wall is still in the thing, but there's a wall behind me and you can do the squat on this wall leaning. If it's hard for you to stay in the center, or you can roll up your mat or get a cushion, a book, a prop, anything if you need a little extra height behind your heels here to be able to stay a little bit longer in a more stable way. Okay? So either go to a wall, grab what you need to put under your heels. Decide if you want more of a spine stretch or of a inner thigh stretch. I'm looking more for spine, so I'll keep my feet closer in together. Also, you need to decide what you want to do with your arms. You can keep them inside, you can keep them outside, you can keep them interlaced, but just the weight of your arms on your head. So find a solution for your arms and then start to cultivate stillness. Even though there is an activation of the body for you to remain in a squat, otherwise it would just fall on the floor. But see what's really necessary for you to remain here. So the little bit of the yang of the pose. But see how much more yin can you invite into this moment, into your pose and into your body. Can you relax anything more? Try to remain present with the pose, present with what's happening inside of you. Stay a little bit longer in your squat. Take a last breath here together. Inhale. Exhale to slowly make your way back onto your mat. Remember to carry that yin energy even throughout the transitions. And we go to what we call rebound, the position where you can remain in comfort, observing the sensations of the previous hold. Try to acknowledge any physical, emotional, spiritual, energetic sensation in the body, in the mind and in the spirit. And slowly starting to come up out of your rebound. And hopefully I have time for one more yin pose before I let you guys go to your Shavasana. So this yin pose, we're going to be targeting stomach and spleen meridian that run inside of the front of our legs.
Why these meridians? Because they're associated with the earth element. And I'm really in need of connecting to my earth element. And I feel that a lot of us are as well. And as we have this invitation to, stay home and look inside and take care of our homes and ourselves and our spirits. And I feel that all of that is very hard to do when we are not even feeling as a part of the earth or community or tribe or of ourselves, when we don't even feel home in ourselves. So anyway, we can talk a little bit about that later, but we're going to target these meridians for this pose, inviting a little bit more earth energy together with the super earthy standing sequence that we did from the Ashtanga sequence, and a little bit more earthy yin practices. So this is half saddle. You bring your foot on the outside of your hip. Maybe I do this one first. Bring your foot outside the hip. Doesn't matter if your knees are apart or together or even lifted from the floor. You're going to bring your elbows back and lower yourself as far back as you need to get a stretch here. This is our target area, quads and hip flexors, okay? This is what we're mainly looking for. So maybe you're going to be all the way up here. Maybe you will be sitting on a cushion and looking a little bit more like this. If you are more flexible and have more space in your body, you will have to lay further back to get a stretch in the quads and hip flexors. And if that is your case, you will be looking a little bit like this. You can choose whatever you want to do with your arms, of course. Now your bottom leg, you can also choose to bring the foot on the floor. I feel that helps reduce a little bit of the compression on my lower back and get more into quads and hip flexors. But again, we're all different, so make sure what's best for you. And if you're very, very flexible, then you might need to even grab this opposite knee to increase the sensation here. So try to find where you want to be. And we'll stay here for a few moments. There is this compression happening here in the lower back, and there's a tendency that we try to hold it, kind of like we're lifting, creating stress on the back and in the stomach. So every time you're here in this pose, try to release your stomach and melt and surrender into the compression happening in your spine. At the same time, feeling the opening across the front of your legs. You don't need Ujjayi breath anymore since you finished the strong Ashtanga standing. But if you find that the sound of the Ujjayi breath helps you focus, you can keep it very soft, not to heat the body because we're not looking for heat. But if it helps you focus, we're looking for focus and presence. To be honest, it's a bit awkward to be filming in classes because you stay there for so long and it's like, should I be saying something? But I just want people to experience this. And anyway, I'll shut up now. Scan your body. See if any tension has been created. With the exhales, invite them to soften and release. If you feel that you open a little bit more space in your body and you can progress a little bit to the other stage of the pose, you can, but please do not force and push your body into shapes. Only if the space is there, you gently move into the space with grace and ease.
3 final breaths here, guys. Let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Inhale. Exhale, feel the target area. Let's do a last one. Inhale. Exhale. And soften, and start to exit. Nice and slow. Rebound of your choice. Can you feel any difference between your legs? Right side, left side. Heat, tingling. Maybe they even feel like one is bigger, heavier. Then as you're ready, come out of your rebound. Go for the opposite leg, whatever leg you had done. Keep that one straight in front of you, bend the opposite one back. Either sit up or on your cushion or lay back. If you lay back and your knee comes up but there's no pain, it's fine. Remember, you have to know the difference between pain and discomfort. It's not about being comfortable in yin yoga. That's restorative kind of yoga. Here there is a discomfort, but it's a discomfort that you can totally handle in stillness for long periods of time. So if you find yourself tensing up, getting a bit stressed out, and like body shaking, those are usually signs that you've gone too deep, too soon. So back off a little bit, find that appropriate depth of the pose, where you can remain still, present, and mindful, so that you can hear what your body is telling you, and you can also hear how you are responding to your body. If you feel that you have a little bit more space to move into, do so. If this is still your limit, where you can remain still for longer holds, then just stay where you are. Remember to release that lower back and belly area, melting into the sensations of the pose, not resisting, not fighting, not pushing. You are allowing. You are surrendering, melting, opening. Those are the words that you're looking for. Okay, 3 breaths together. Inhale, exhale, soften a little bit more. Inhale, exhale, soften the target area, hip, quads, and hip flexors. One more time, inhale, and on this exhale, I want you to release any point of stress in the body. Perfect. And moving out of the pose. completely, going into the rebound of your choice. Okay. We're gonna go for a twist now. So whenever you manage to get out of your rebound, some rebounds are a little bit more challenging to come out of. So we're gonna go for a twist. Any variation of a reclining twist that you love, feel free to do so. I'll be offering a simple one with the knees together, falling over to one side. And after this, I'm gonna leave you for your Shavasana. So there's a few things I want to say now, so I don't ruin your Shavasana moment. One of them is, I hope you enjoyed this class. It was a bit crazy. I have no idea how long we've managed to do this, but I'll have a look at that. Let me know what you thought, what was helpful, what could have been done better. That thing that I asked in the beginning about recording classes or making live classes together. I'm feeling maybe a little bit of live class and then you guys have to let me know if I can record live class, because then we can do it live together and then you can retake it another time, or if you cannot make it to the class, you have the recording to watch. So I know there's many talented people out there that this is like super easy. So if you can tell me what's the best way to do this and what media, Facebook, Instagram, blah blah, YouTube, whatever. Let's take the twist on the other side. Sorry, got a bit carried away there. Yeah, so that was one of the things, this more technical part. The second thing is what kind of classes is like. Should we stick to this kind of vinyasa to yin? Should we do more yin? Should we do more yang? How are you guys feeling? I know that since I got back from Asia and have been in Denmark and it's been cold, even though the sky is blue and the sun is shining, I have to say I'm not taking it for granted and I'm very grateful, but it is cold. And I've been eating so much. So I've actually been feeling some yang, but I don't know if that's just me or if you guys are in need of some more yin. I do feel that everyone is getting a lot of yin. All of those people that could never afford the time and, could never have the chance to stay home for a day or just da-da-da. Now everyone's home. So everyone is getting their dose of yin, which is great, I have to say. But there is also such thing as too much yin. So that's my question. Are we all yinged out already enough that we want more yang classes? Do we want to keep on diving deep into the yin and we're very yin and we want more of yin? Or do we feel that yin yang is kind of a good balance for us? So let me know that and then I can plan accordingly. All right, you can come out with your twist. And you can either hug your knees in towards your chest or stretch yourself out on your mat. If you need to cover yourself, grab some socks, some eye cover, anything like that. Please make sure you do it so you have a really nice Shavasana. Yes, remember gypsyamazon.com is your place to go buy leggings to support your yoga teachers, the whole
shebang. Yeah, all my classes will be free. So instead of asking for donations, I'll ask you to go get yourself a pair of leggings. We take out 1 kilo of plastic out of the ocean for every legging that is bought. And Gypsy Amazon gives 50% of the price of your leggings to the yoga teacher. So in my case, if you use Marcella 2020, I'll get donated half of what you are paying for your leggings. So that's a good way to help all around. And if you have other yoga teachers that are ambassadors for Gypsy Amazon, you can use their codes as well so that they get the 50% of whatever you buy. Okay, so use mine or your favorite yoga teacher or whoever you feel that's in need and in trouble without being able to teach yoga. Support Gypsy Amazon, clean the oceans, feel gorgeous and beautiful and sexy while doing our yogas at home. But for now, go close your eyes. Spread your body. Separate your legs. Spread your arms away from your body. Take a deep breath in. And arrive in your Shavasana. Be here for very long if you can. Enjoy the Shavasana wherever your journey goes today. When you come out of this experience, share what you thought with me.